What's up, guys? Welcome to the Grateful Ambition. I want to show you what I have found to be very helpful for drill bit organization. This is something that I've been playing around with for a while, and as a fellow fisherman, I just gave you a hint. This speaks to me. This method speaks to me. So let me show you what I've been using and then what I have changed over to using. So as you can see right here, this has been my favorite drill bit box. It holds all the way up to a 1/2 inch, and it's got every imaginable size possible, which is awesome. But what I have found is these do not give me replacement bits, and I drill hardcore. But no, seriously though, especially these smaller bits, they are brittle. That's what makes them great metal for drilling, is because they are very hard metal, but that also makes them brittle, and so they snap. And so I have struggled keeping these filled. So my new method takes care of that problem, and also this is not really a standard size. I mean, it's a decent sized box, but it's not standard in terms of storage containers. So I'm going to use a more standard size object to organize things. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so there she is. I've got a tackle box, or what you would typically use for a tackle box, as my organizer. And it even comes with only one working flap now. So this was a super cheap, I mean like $2.50 organizer that I got. I think I got it at Harbor Freight. And so, you know, I got Harbor Freight tabs, but it's nothing against Harbor Freight. I really do love the place. But I only need one tab to keep it in, so far so great. Just remember, maybe in the future, if you like this method, to pick something a little more stout. Then from there, I wrote all of my diameters in here and organized as such. And then these little tabs, normally you just slide those in, but since this is a Harbor Freight jobby, I actually tacked my tabs in with some hot glue so they didn't slide out, because what happens is these will slide around inside and then your drill bits will slide back and forth. So trying to just look at your drill bits and then throwing them in here, no good. So the main reason I kept this box is because it has every imaginable diameter of drill bit. And so I just use these sizing holes. See, that doesn't fit in the 1/16, which means it's a 5/64. Nope, means it's a 3/32. And now I drop it into my 3/32. So this is a little tedious at first, but eventually once you get these all in and sized, you'll be good to go. And then you can just put it in your drill, and when you're done, put it right back in the same container, and you're in good shape. Here's our final product. So I made sure to have a space for my extra tabs that came with this, but now you can see I don't have every spot filled, but if you do precision drilling, you'll need those spaces. So I erred on the side of having space, because you can always have multiple sizes of these. And in fact, I have a bigger drill bit box with the larger sizes in them, but these are the more common sizes for like your carpentry and just DIY stuff. So you can always take the drill bits out of these and put them in a smaller drill container if you're using a tool belt. But I find this to be super helpful, and like 9 times out of 10, I'm just taking this whole box with me, because if you've ever done this with sockets, you think you got the right size, but then you don't, and then you got to go all the way back. So this is the final result. Everything is sized, put in its space, and now anytime I need it, I just look at my mark and then grab a drill bit. Here's my largest drill box. I went all the way to a 1/2 inch, but then I also added my paddle bits in here, and I didn't feel like I needed to size those because the numbers are so well etched. So I just put those in the extra space, but that is my largest box. And this one actually has 2 tabs. So here's all my screw bits. So I've done the same thing. This is a different box, also with the signature 1 tab, because this was another Harbor Freight special box. I've got it all organized. Everything is tacked in, so those dividers don't separate. And so you can see it's all right there. It is kind of heavy, but man, to have it all right there is amazing. I even have a jig. I've got some paddle bits that don't fit in my paddle bit organizer. I've pulled these from all of those random part containers and parts kits that you might get for screwdrivers and stuff like that, and now it's all in one spot. I've got the chucks for if I want to use the socket wrench. I mean, it is all right here, and it is gorgeous. I'm telling you guys, this has revolutionized my DIY, working around the homestead, being the dad of all things dad chores lifestyle. This has been a huge improvement. I'm not searching for stuff in the bottom of a tool bag. I'm not trying to remember what diameter is what drill bit just by looking at it. You know, I always had that issue if I had every screw head except the one I actually needed. I don't have that issue anymore because it's all right here. So please consider giving this a shot if you are spending way too much time searching down those odds and ends for your drills and screw heads. And hopefully this will save you some time and headache in the future.